And we're live with our weekly webcam tournament with the Eagles Nest weekly webcam tournament off the back of Orlando and Eagles back from both things, which is exciting. Oh wait, it's not covering you. I don't think they can hear you. Hold on. Why can't we hear Eagle? I just... Yeah, for some reason they I don't have it so they can hear you. Yeah, I don't think they can hear you. I mean, I can hear you. It's a me thing. I'm trying to, yeah. So it's something I'm trying to fix in terms of getting them to hear you. All right, try now. Oh, okay, that's it.
Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say, chat, it's great to be back. If you guys don't know, I have been grinding work for like after hours, studying for some certifications. I've been grinding for just generally getting like Eagles Nest maintenance stuff in the background. If you guys don't know, I have a website that runs and helps out now. It saves me so much time in a week. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I think you were telling me that like you went from like the time save was like you would spend per tournament after hours, you would have to spend upwards to 2 hours of managing, and it's brought it down to like 30 minutes, which that's crazy.
For the week, 30 minutes for the week.
Oh wow. That for all the tournaments in one go or just each tournament?
All tournaments in one go.
Oh wow.
So it's such a lifesaver for me. Like the only thing I have to really do throughout the week is like make coupon codes if anyone's trying to use points for an entry. But I will say, coming back from Orlando, that meta change, or at least the topping decks, I wasn't ready for 2 rogue decks to make top 4, but it just shows you like it wasn't a full fluke. Like the deck is consistent enough where players can play it, and if they're a strong pilot, they can do reasonably well with it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I would have definitely, after all the events we've had going around for a minute, like I would have definitely put blue red on the back foot. Like it felt like it was pushed out of the meta. No one was really playing it in terms of like our webcam locals, Eggman's locals. But I think these 2 players that were able to get first and fourth at the regional, just a true that they truly embodied what it means to play as a team in a card game. They brought in the same card, the same. I think it was the same 50 card list, right?
And I think it was 48 out of 50. I think they emphasized like a slight variance of text, but yeah.
But like no, just a little playtest group that just knew what they were doing and knew what they wanted to get done this format and knew what was gonna win. It was really cool to see.
Yeah.
But on the other hand of things, on our playmat right now, we got Miami Misplays here at the top. I haven't flipped their screens yet, but actually getting 7th with Green White Wing, getting their invite to Las Vegas. I know they're local to mine, so they're really excited about being able to get that done for everybody or for themselves. But yeah, you also played, right?
Yeah, my regional run, guys, total wash. But if you guys saw me there at the regional, you knew I was vibing the whole time. Like the Gundam regional, I had the Labubu kimono and like dry fit shirt. I was just like chilling with, memeing with my friends.
It's okay, you watch too.
Yeah, like the whole goal of like going to Orlando is first of all have fun. And I said, if I'm playing a regional and if it's going up to 10 rounds, I want to play a deck I'm having fun with.
Oh, and it was so fun too. Like it was just so like, at least for me, like I'm used to not ever getting a regional close by, and like having one that I could have almost walked to this one. It was so cool. Like it was just cool to like, and I think it was just so well run by Versus. They didn't get a stream, and if you guys aren't aware, they weren't able to stream it because the budget constraints due to like moving the venue. Yeah.
The last minute venue change did a lot, but yeah. I went with a group of like 6 people, and one of our guys got top 3 in Gundam. He got 3rd, and then our guy from Digimon got 5th. So
nice.
2 people converted very highly, and we also just had a real fun time in side events. Like 2v2 Gundam side events brought me so much joy.
Yeah, you were playing a few of them, right?
Yeah, my whole mission after like washing out the regionals, which, like I said, my goal is to last the whole day or just do sides.
Yeah.
Once I start doing sides, my goal is to get an event pack Lifrith, because that is the only card missing in my collection right now.
Did we succeed, or?
I played in 4 side events, got like 3 event packs, and I didn't pull one. But like, I got the value there, so I can sell the cards and get one.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I know there's a little. That's good though. I mean, I think that was the big talking point for, because this is one of the few, I guess not few, this is one of the first few everything but One Piece events that we had. And like the big thing, I like the Digimon and Union Arena people were talking about. It's like, bro, I should have just signed up for Gundam for the participation. The participation of Gundam's all, we all know it's like worth like $50 a pop. I get, it's like, it reminds me of when One Piece was first released.
Yeah, it's a little bit better than $50 a pop, because you got 2 region packs, 2 event packs. Your average event pack's like $30. There's the high roll of Lifrith and Kigali at like 100 plus. But then there's the low roll of Shamblo and Dazzle at like 10 each.
Ooh, okay.
All the cards are about 30 each. And then the resources, your low rolls like 15s and your high rolls like 70s.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It's pretty well. But like, that's not even like the whole point of like playing in events. Like, it's meeting people, like you said, and we have someone in chat. It was cool meeting you, Risu, in person. Regional's pretty fun. First time attending one since 2012.
Oh wow, that's a hot minute, brother. Holy,
10-year gap. It's been a moment, and I can tell you, my first event I went to was a Pokemon expanded regional. That was my first TCG experience, and they don't even do expanded anymore. It's so different. Wow.
Yeah, no, for me, my first, funny enough, I think my first in-person regional for Digimon, or was a Digimon event, and I think it was DigiFest Miami. That was the first in-person card game thing I ever did. So, you know, just keeping up with Bandai. And yeah, it was cool to meet everybody. I unfortunately wasn't able to hang out Saturday as much as I wanted to, which was the Gundam day. That was a little unfortunate. Just, you know, new job has been the scheduling of that and incorporating that into my life has been a little bit of a struggle in terms of the other things I do. But I was able to be there all day Sunday, which I know there was some Gundam side events happening on Sunday. So I did get to at least hang out with the Gundam crowd a little bit more than that.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, my first like Bandai experience, like excluding online events, because
I was excluding those.
Because I moved to Austin, Texas, like in the middle of COVID, and like I had the perfect desk spot to play all these webcam events.
Nice.
And it was like BT4 era. I played a lot of those, but first in person was the Dallas Digifest. Digifest, by the way, guys, not Cardfest. This is 5 years ago almost now.
It's been it's crazy how long it's been. Yeah, because no, that was it, right? Because they did that. Honestly, that was their first in-person events that they were really trying to do. Was I guess there was a Gen Con maybe that I didn't do, but my first event was definitely the duo of Digifest or Austin, and then Digifest Orlando or Miami. I think was the two of them.
Yeah, but kind of touching up on like a little bit more on this weekend. I got to meet a lot of y'all. I got to play some games with y'all on side events. I know I played 2v2 against Miami, actually.
Oh, yes.
Playing with my buddy Taidana, and we're just vibing. Like, we didn't really build a 2v2 deck for it. We just kind of mashed together white, red, and like a blue-purple deck. But I just remember I was looking over at Taidana in the middle of that round. I'm like, dude, my hand's garbage. He's telling me, dude, my hand's also garbage. We're looking at each other's hands. I'm like, dude, shove your Atherans on my RXs. I'm about to slam on the board. And then my gun tank swing at like 5 2s because I had 3 RXs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude,
that's so funny.
That was a highlight moment of 2v2. Just seeing fun interactions like that.
And they adjusted the rule set for 2v2 at this event, right?
Yeah, they're basically mixing all the rules. And honestly, the pilot sharing is probably the most fun interaction I've had.
Oh, okay. And you couldn't do that in the original iteration of 2v2?
Correct. Yeah, I think the only thing that's like super important that if they want to have pilot sharing is they have color locking. Otherwise, you're playing like 8 Kiras, which is like something you worry about in 1v1, like what happens if we add another name of a pilot.
Oh, were you guys color locked for this?
Yes,
or okay.
We were also color locked.
Okay, so you had to be 4 unique colors between the two of you.
But I think that also opens up like for an actual mid-range strategy. You could have 12 units on your board collectively with your teammate, but that didn't matter. Like red, green, Xeon mid-range is actually super solid if you had that on one side. Then the other side, I think you can kind of make whatever you want. I want to try blue, white, unicorn if I were to do it again.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. And then here on the screen, you're actually seeing we're seeing I think the return it looks like red. I imagine this is some form of red blue on Michael's side.
It was purple blue.
Oh, it was purple blue. Okay, we did see the purple. Okay.
Yeah, we're seeing. I would say like the one side is like a pretty cut standard dry list, but then having the blue white side, it's a little bit more unique. We have the Dominion base, I believe is what it's called. It heals 2 in a blue unit.
Yep. Pretty sure. I think we're going for like now that I know this player and I 100% know that they're just, now that they've gotten their invite, they're just gonna completely drop green white wing and just make blue white work. That's like what they want what they want to play so badly. So they're probably just gonna be playtesting every iteration they can.
Yeah, not to mention we're going to have whatchamacallit, set 3 coming out sooner and later. That's in January, so like give it a month, man.
Oh, that's true.
We'll have set 3 with next starter deck,
and that should be
a real deck. We have new archetypes pop up? I think there's a good chance.
I think there's a good chance things will change. I think Celestial Being might be good. We'll hope. I'll hope anyway. But that should be set 3 should be the Nationals format. Or do we have one more thing? Okay, no.
It will be Nationals format. So, like, if you guys haven't thought about that yet, we're not even in Nationals format. So once people see that set 3 list revealed, I think it's a good chance we'll see a surge of players like proxying stuff, trying out things, seeing what's good. Titan Juniperus looks cool. I agree. I think the pilot and its unit look amazing. I think the repair mechanic is definitely pushing you to play more mid-range with how much control you have. Oh, we have the druggy pilots, I think we call it, to rest a blocker because we linked it. That's funny.
Oh yeah, this is the one with like the triple character pilot.
Yeah, I think they call it druggies for short.
Oh,
yeah, the biological CPU pilot.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I don't. That's a Ludion lore drop. I am no clue.
Yeah. So, chat, question for y'all. Do we feel like set 2 kind of wrapped up pretty well here? Like, the Orlando Regional, we showed deck that wasn't being played at all. Then we saw a mix of your other decks. Like, I'll be real. This one is equally diverse. It's just that most of the decks aren't that fun and unique mechanically from set 1.
Yeah. It's hard to say. I don't know. I think, like, clearly above all else, like, I think green white wing is still just, at least going, like, as we're ending the format, like, I think green white wing is still the best deck, probably, with the chance of this red blue variant being able to overtake it. We just have to, like, we just don't get to see the meta evolve after the results of Orlando because of what was established there. So it's gonna be awkward, I think.
Yeah. Like, when I locked into Orlando, I just wanted to play something I'm having a good time with. I know I've said that already, but I locked in white-red Zaf, actually.
Oh, right. So, not even like Cubly right-wed? Oh, wow.
It was 4 Atherin, 4 Kira. And it just emphasized Justice Link, Aegis Link. Like, I shouldn't say it's Zaf. It's like a white-red deck leaning on the Zaf splash rather than leaning on the new type splash. Or Museum. Okay. That's what I would choose. I literally said, as long as I don't see blue-white in my run, I think my run can actually be very playable. In round 1, I ran into Cody, who's on blue-white from the WEBCAM locals.
Oh, Cody was there. I didn't get to say hi, unfortunate.
Yeah. He was my round 1 that he beat me. But we played a
Oh.
really good game. We're both in top deck mode, man. And I've seen 2 unforeseens, and I'm getting ready to trade my perfect strike into his tall geese token with a pilot, and then he unforeseens it. The third unforeseen, I'm like, dang. I guess I have to sack my justice token now to not die to board.
I'll be right back. You can take it away.
You're all good. But like that was a fun game though. Like I just genuinely enjoyed it. Because like it wasn't a complete blowout. My only blowout was round 2 to a red-white mirror where I got linked 7 times, and I only saw 1 pilot the whole game. But that's like the variance of Gundam, right? You think green-white was really overpopulated, and that made it a bit unfun, at least in Florida. You did blue-purple every game and spraying no 0. I mean, yeah, that is part of like playing an aggro deck against like a ramp board control deck. Once they get to those high resource counts, there's a chance you just get wiped. But also, like, if you expect them to wipe you and you still think you have it out, hold on to a few guys in your hand and maybe you can spread them out after the board wipe and then flood the board again, right? It's just really assessing, like, your resources you have on board. That's why some people like white base also, because white base gives you a way to pivot around wing 0.
All right, we're back.
Can find details on this. Got a few first timers here at the Eagle's Nest. In case you guys don't know, we do this every single week. We're about to wrap up the current season of Gundam, though. And once we get that season finale, we'll probably go on a short break before we start the next season.
Oh, interesting
format.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely expect to get things kicking off pretty quickly. But yeah, this game is definitely over though.
Yeah, I think that just blue-white wasn't able to just maintain a board, or at least keep up with defenses on into what it was blue-purple here. Let's see if there's another table.
And it was actually blue-white that took it though.
Oh, it was blue-white? Oh.
Yeah, they had 2 freedoms on board. 2 freedoms and Epion. They had all the top end they wanted.
I walked away and they had 1 shield left, and then I sat down. You said they won, and I'm like, oh well. If I remember the board.
I'm also slightly distracted. Like I said, if you guys don't know, I'm also TOing tonight while talking with Reese here on the stream with y'all.
Yep.
You're thinking about it. Went back with your normal build. Your 8th round, you got 0-0 back to back, and that was rough. Yeah, it does happen. Like, if you're playing late game, you've likely drawn into at least 1 wing 0 and likely 2 wing 0s, especially if you filtered a bit.
Yeah, it's been a funny time since you've been MIA from the Eagle's Nest stuff. Or at least the WEBCAM tournament stuff. Like, just back-to-back weeks, we'd have our winner would be green-white, and the reason they would win is because they were able to play upwards of 3 to 4 wing 0s in the end game.
Yeah, but we got someone trying out that new red-blue spice, it looks like, or one of the variants. This is the more mid-rangey variant. There's an aggro-heavy focus, and then there's a mid-range focus build.
Oh, okay. Interesting. And which version do you won Orlando exactly?
It was the aggro version, if I remember correctly. Okay. It's just more low to the ground, like nothing above level 4, maybe a level 5 or 2. Yeah, there's Sayla's gun tank, which pings 2 on a token. Great to do anti-ramp against a Corsica.
Oh, nice. And yeah, we're just going to be able to... looks like we're able to just clear the wing 0 board and win the game here shortly. I don't even think
We have a blocker, and then there he has a link anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically having a 4/4 stat line is super solid against a board of 3/2, 3/3, and 2/4 blockers, and then just having a link on top of it.
Oh, this was red-green. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, we're mid-range. Actually, wasn't. I thought it was blue in the corner.
Yeah, now it's green. Wow.
But we'll see if we can hop onto this deck, get a little bit more next rounds. I know it's something unique, interesting, and honestly, I think red-green's a pretty fun deck. I know I was alluding to it, but I think it's one of the best 2v2 decks because you're playing mid-range. Your Zaku Xeon Searcher is crazy. Searches your top end. Your top end's high value, and that's what you want in 2v2 right now with the shared rules. Shared pilots, color lock. It just forces you to play more top end units.
And we're going to be here on, I think it's table 2. We got a blue-white mirror, which is, you know, an oldie but a goodie. I think green-white was really overpopulated, and that made it a bit unfun, at least in the Florida scene. But blue-purple, but every game was praying no zero. Yeah, it's just so popular. It's kind of crazy how popular green-white is. And just like either the player base just convinced that it is just the best deck, or not wanting to deviate from their favorite deck or something. It's hard to tell which one it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a deck that where if the cards glow in your hand, you play them for the most part. Like, does it address the board? Play it. Does it help you live to get to your big guy? Yes, play it.
And it looks like we wrapped it up here. Our bottom player has won.
Pretty quick. It's a pretty quick round.
Yeah, every round, every Gundam has gotten pretty consistently fast to where I think we bring up the conversation every other week about like, well, maybe we should be best of 3. And what's your feeling as the player base has gotten faster at the game? You think best of 1 is still where we should be at?
It depends what you're really looking for. Like, perfect world, I think you have best of 1 for a day 1 regional, and then day 2 is the best of 3 top cut into like whatever Swiss. That's like my perfect world.
That's kind of cool. Kind of like that idea.
You want to maximize the number of people that can play in the tournament, so doing a best of 1 day 1 helps enable that. Right. But then you want to have like tournament integrity for like playing at a high level consistently, where you don't get high rolled by a noob sometimes, and that's what a day 2 Swiss really offers. Now, if I had all the time in the world and I was open for anything happening, best of 3, 2 days of Swiss, it's fine. But I'll tell you, man, after playing Digimon for years and being like mentally drained, I don't really want to do that, but I can.
I know what you mean. I kind of like that idea. Does any the day 1 best of 1, day 2 best of 3 into top cut? It sounds like a cool.
Yeah, and that's what we had at Cardfest Dallas.
Oh, I see.
But it was just like, it was a top 16 cut. It was really narrow. Or yeah, top 16.
Yeah, it was a
It's top 16 or top 32. I'm totally blanking right now.
Digifest was, or Cardfest. Cardfest was that. Yeah, Cardfest was I forget what the top cut was. Was it? It was probably 32. With 500 something players, it's usually 32, I think.
I think our camera might have froze here for one of the guys.
Yeah, our red player, we might have lost them. Yep. Oh.
There you go. Yeah, just drop some frames there. Yeah, so we have white-red against blue-white. Blue-white has the long run advantage for like card advantage, assuming they have like a fair amount of top end, which Epion's a super great top end in this matchup.
Yeah, no, I agree. Epion, I love Epion, but it feels so understated for some reason. I feel like if you could find a way to like repair the Epion or make it so it could get its effect twice consistently, then it'd be a good card. But for the most part, it feels like with Epion, like you're only getting it once.
I mean, if you're swinging Epion to something where you don't get a swing again, you're probably doing it 2 for 2. but then you get the link destroy draw, so you're actually doing +1 in card economy.
Yeah, but in the end game, I feel like it's hard to like justify card economy sometimes, and it's just like you need to just be your plays need to be winning you the game with what you have. Well, it could go either way, I guess.
In blue-white mirrors and in the white-red matchup, it is 100% card economy you want. Just because white-red's going to get value out of their top in being the highest value units to slam. Like if you slam a Justice, you spend 5 resources for 7/7 in stats. Meanwhile, blue-white, they have a Freedom, which is a 4/6 stat line blocker. That's good. But then weapons, if you play your 2 Freedoms, well, then you're going to Ales and RXs, and then they're playing Sinanjus, and then they're playing, you just named the red top and that they're playing in that build.
Oof, and that's pretty much what we're seeing is that, yeah, like blue-white was able to keep it hand size. Now they've decided to dumb clip, and red's only got 1 card to play, and it's going to be a low, and Legao, and just the rest of these units are just going to go sideways and win them the game, I imagine.
Yeah, RX during pair getting +1 attack lets Ale swing, break base. P's even going to rest Legao. Like, there's no reason to rush it here. I agree. RX is going to swing over Legao, repair 2, and then you'll slowly swing out your blockers. You just don't want to be vulnerable to like a reverse sweep OTK because you are down on just the 1 base now.
Fair.
Yeah, swinging 5 to break base. And it looks like there's 3 shields still, so... Yeah, during pair. The during pair on the RX gets a lot.
I think they forgot the 1 damage on RX-78. Okay, there we go. They got it.
Yeah, it looks like he pointed at it from my perspective. Oh, he might be just swinging out here. Swing a Lifrith. Flip a shield. It's a Justice. Oh, we probably have no cards in hand. You're usually safe to swing out.
Yeah, the worst case scenario is they draw a pilot. You swing at a pilot, and then they swing at you give them a pilot, but then they get a unit, and then that's still plenty of swings to win the game, and you have your turn to play still. Jesus. And then we have a link pair to go with it.
Oh, we might just.
Oh,
Epion.
And then just gonna pass turn.
Yeah, but what's your top deck? It's a 2-drop, the dual Gundam, and RX for game.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Blue classic blue. I guess not classic blue white. We did have added the Epion, but just Epion blockers being able to take this last game, I think, in this round. We have me. Nah, I think everyone's done now.
Yep, that was the last game or match of the round. So we're going to give pilots about a minute or 2 here before we get next round paired. Yeah, round 1. That's a fun round 1. Got to see a few different things. Like I said, it's genuinely great to be back and be able to talk on stream here.
No, I agree.
I was so drained from work. I was so drained from just anything I was doing outside of normal working hours. Yeah, I'm moving still, technically.
Oh, you're moving? I guess I noticed that, like, yeah, your background's different.
Yeah, like, I have, like, piles of boxes over here still. I have to move the big furniture over still, but that's it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're almost done. That's good. That's exciting. I do that too when I move from apartments. I give myself like the couple weeks of overlap to let me so I don't have to rush to deposit everything all in a single day, which is nice. What's up, Beaches? Beaches.
Okay, let's go ahead and get round 2 up for folks.
Let's see.
Yeah, if we want to follow Keen Beery, I believe that was the red-green Zeon.
Yeah, that deck definitely looked pretty interesting.
Give people 2 minutes heads up, and there we are. Yeah, if we don't have to table 4, that should get us
go there.
Matchup.
Table 4 is gonna go ahead and be. And there's no more Gundam events happening, right? It's just it's Orlando, and then the next event is gonna be Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be Nationals. I will be over working at Nationals. I'll be over in side events though this time. First time I haven't been working in like a main tournament in a moment, but it's just what they needed filled at the time, so it's what I'm working.
I mean, you for Orlando you worked the demo event, right? Was that considered a main event?
I think myself I would consider a main event because I was doing one thing the whole time. I was doing Gundam the whole time.
Right.
But then, like, you compare it to where, I guess my first year working at Card Fest, I was like one of the admins, so I was walking between all the games.
Right.
Pricing done at one point because I got in early. Trying to think what I did every year. I always did something different. I was never in one place.
That's good though. I think that's good to be someone that gets to be seen by every facet. Really, like in terms of like an employment status, it's nice to be like everyone remembers you. My friend did the Japanese Rid Green and it was pretty cool. He got top 128 with it. It's interesting how Charzaku is a draw engine that can attack since most of the units are Xeon or Neo Xeon. Oh, interesting. That's fair. All right, we're going to go ahead and get our shields going into this round.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry. Multitasking, TOing, streaming, having a good time, you know.
This is what it is.
Yeah, but we see open a double Zaku too. We're like, oh man, we're going against 1 year war. What is our luck? You know, we're thinking on the other side is Rascal. He's like, I got pivot here. I got to get my blockers. I got to get my defenses up. Yeah, Rick, or alternatively, we aggro them more. That is the alternative.
Oh no, this is. I guess we'll see how this goes. I mean, the breach plus an attacker that will survive attacking into these Zaku 2s is going to be rather nice. We're going to say goodbye to the EX base, and then into the Zaku 2 is going to hit a Char Zaku.
Now, we haven't shown our other color yet on the top end, but we're looking at the bottom. We're like, yep, this is 1 year war. We see Rick Diaz, we see the Char Zaku. Technically, you could be playing like another mid-range pile, and we see a Char Zaku on the top, and we're like, yeah.
Gonna pass.
So now, like, if you're thinking the aggro matchup, there's two roles of aggro matchups. If you're playing an aggro mirror, you identify number one, I am playing the aggressor, which is what it looks like at the top right now. You see all these guys going sideways, we see them attacking face, or you're playing the defender, which is what it looks like a Rascal's pivoted to right now. It says, I'm playing defender, I have to keep myself alive while pushing you in the face. This Rick Diaz is probably swinging over the Zaku just to minimize shield damage, while also pushing damage on the base, which means a gun tank can clear it up next turn. We can breach over another body. But I think we're also evaluating, like, maybe we have 2 more gun tanks in hand, and we can just break base and double ping. But if we got the breach off of the Zaku. Is it breach 3 on Rick Diaz?
Is it? I thought it was breach 2. Oh, and then they're gonna fix that.
Okay. You see the 3 damage on the Rick Diaz, and you're like, yeah, he's gonna hit 3 damage, but breach is a different number on most units.
Ooh,
getting a second Rick Diaz down.
That's kind of
or Rick Dom, not Rick Diaz. Rick Diaz is the blocker.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm playing defender. I can swing over your guys while progressing my win con. I'm feeling pretty good here.
All right.
And we're on level 4. Level 4. I'm trying to think what your curve plays are if you're playing a red-green Zeon. Like, you can't do your K-Shot yet. You can't do Sinanju yet. It might just be green low end.
Mm-hmm. With the red top end, yeah, that makes sense to me. And we're actually gonna go ahead and trade into the Red Dom before it can get a breach off onto us, losing us more, costing us more damage. But we are looking at a.
We whiffed here.
Wow.
That means we had to have bases and pilots.
Oh wow, that's painful, especially if those were pilots. Having those go to the bottom is probably not what you're looking for happening right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna rest 2. It's gonna be.
And then we're Tesela's gun cannon.
Yeah, and
so this is
gonna be revealing that our color, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're red. We're red-green. And he says, okay, I'm not sure what to expect probably. Like, I think red-green is like the most associated like mid-range color combination in the game. And now as 1 year war, we're assessing, do we swing all out face or do we try getting value out of our Rick Dom by keeping him standing?
I think you leave it standing. Personally.
I agree. I think you want to keep it standing unless your hand quality is like good enough to not care about it. And I think that's what he's leaning towards now.
Let's see what they play with the rest of their turn.
I mean, this could easily be a full board with weenies with a Corsica set up.
It's going to be 2. That's going to be a Charzaku 2. 2 more, and it's going to be another Charzaku 2. Both versions down on the board with no pilot to back them up, unfortunately. Going to go close combat to end the turn. And
before we even get to the start of our turn, we're using up those 2 resources. You said there wasn't anything appetizing for that close combat, but got a little bit better selection. Deny the token play.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best things you can do. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Probably trade into a gun tank.
You're getting rid of that.
Oh, the Rick. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because Rick Dom's just going to trade back into you and do a damage.
So that's fair.
Oh, also, we might have math here with K-Shat. K-Shat Marita math coming in. It's damage on gun tank, damage on Charzaku. You swing over the other gun tank, pinging the Charzaku. No? Okay, he wants to save the pings for clearing the 2 rested units, maybe then? No? Okay, he's doing a hybrid. If I'm going against 1 year war, my goal is to remove as many bodies as possible. It's like doing 2 pings on 2 units, swinging into another unit, pinging one of those other units. That clears 2 bodies off the board, but I guess he sees more value in starting to push face because he knows he can gas out.
Yeah, I mean, they're both starting to gas out a little. No, I guess green blue still has a good amount of cards in hand, but I agree with you that I mean, I think that's something easy you can do. It's like you need to win the race against 1 year war as well. So if you're not pushing face, then you're in a rough spot, and the gun tank's gonna go in. We're gonna hit a I forget what this red one is. It starts with a V though. Virtuous. I forget what it's. Let me look up its name. It's the Versago. Thank you.
Let me get my notes.
And from here, I think we're just trading. We're just gonna keep going face. Ooh, we got a full frontal to our hand, so that could be pretty. That could be pretty nasty if we see the Sinanju. Resting 2 more. Gonna keep playing units. That's gonna be the Rick Dom on the board. But we're in a good spot that potentially we could trade away some of this board, depending. One of these attacks do have to go into shield if it is going to be Sinanju, though. See what happens.
So, Risu, can we get a poll for chat? See what they think's going to take it here. 1 year. Actually, I see 2 shields left. It might be over here real soon. If it wasn't 2 shields, if you want to make the poll, you can. But we have to have a link here to.
If they did get a full frontal out of shield. So if they have the Sinanju, I think they have a good chance. We'll have to see.
Yeah, it's possible. It basically will be Sinanju link, swing shield. On shield break, you hit the gun tank. K-Shat swing Charzaku 2 on swing for Marita, you ping the other gun tank to get him off the board. So you've cleared 3 bodies off of 2 swings. The Rick Dom is standing still, and you're praying they don't double link you, which the odds of that with their hand size shouldn't happen.
I agree.
Like that's perfect case scenario there. If they don't have that, if they have another K-Shat, they get the same result.
Yeah,
another K-Shat gets them the same result. Except they're able to push 2 damage. The difference, if you're doing that angle, pushing 2 damage, is you give them a chance for a pilot, which I don't think loses you the game.
Not with 1 card in hand. I think green-blue has 1 card in hand.
Yeah, on swing, Marita ping gun tank, swing target.
Oh, we actually swung into the gun tank, ping Rick Dom, and we're gonna play a Rick Dom.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Interesting way to go about this. But oh, we just passed.
There might be double close combat coming.
Oh, maybe.
Close combat's a possibility, which is pretty good too. You could also be setting up for a close combat burst. That is also possible. The one thing I always try to be mindful of is like, if our 1-year war player has like the resource and know how to play around the burst effects, if you put pilot on any of your 2 HP units, then you play around close combat. Like you put a pilot on either unit, you swing with the 2 HP one, and then you don't care about a burst effect.
Might be trying to feign the close combat, but we don't have it. Interesting.
Yeah, and that's a possibility, but like it looks like we're looking at resting 1. Resting 1 is possibly pilot. A Rulua in life would also be pretty devastating, a base that pings 1.
That'd be nice. We'll see. And if we do get the Rulua, what we hit the Rick Dom with it to put it to 2, or do you hit the Charzaku, put it to 1?
Either way would be correct because your K-Shat ping with Marita would answer the other. Yeah, there's what I was talking about. Like
Amuro.
He's shoving the pilot underneath. Now you can swing with the Charzaku 2 first. See if it's a burst or a command he's playing around. And then he swings in for game with Rick Dom. If he doesn't swing in the game with Rick Dom because of last life base, you can trade and do breach damage still. So like you're progressing your win con.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but if this is close combat, you can still get pings down for that Charzaku. Yeah, I think there's a good chance because we had 4 floating.
So we'll have to see. No, they let it through, and it's the mining
6
base.
HP base. That's good. That's good for Red Green Xeon to have a comeback chance. So now we have 5 damage on this Rick Dom. 5 damage will clear K-Shat. It also could clear Rick Dom, but it would die in the trade, so you just get rid of K-Shat anyways. I think there's a good chance there was close combat in the opponent's hand.
And so Rick Dom attacks. And you're just going to let this through no matter what. Oh, clear the...
That's only 5. That's only 5. Okay, so he's saying it's your job to clear my board. I don't care what you have. So we're just going to be flooding board most likely here with our last 2 cards in hand, unless they're both pilots.
I think we have 3 or 4 cards in hand. I think one's an Amuro. Oh, gonna replace our Corsico base so we... Oh no, white base. Interesting. Resting 2 to get the 1/1 token. We don't have the gun tank, so we're actually gonna go for a Zaku. 1/1 stat line, all the same. Last of our resources going to play a GM. And we do have the close combat to get rid of, or something to get rid of the gym. I think that's close combat. I think it's an alt art.
Yeah, it's the Sardec 6
Ah,
art, the one from the Clan
clan.
Sardec.
Yeah. What do you think about those Versago prices, bro?
This happens in TCGs. It could be reveal season. It could be tournament
Mhm.
results. It's just a hype wave right now.
Mhm.
I will say the one thing that will help it stick is set 2 supply. There's a
Right.
lot less set 2 like available, so the prices will stick a little bit harder. But I don't think it's going to be holding at $8. Like it's a 2 of, guys. You have to remember that it's a 2 of in this deck, like the
Right.
new red red blue deck.
Mm-hmm. That, and I think there should be a reprint of set 1, set 2 coming. Maybe is that crazy? I have no idea. Actually, I have no idea what's been officially announced in terms of reprinting the first couple sets of Gundam. But Rick Dom is going to be attacking. Are we attacking to Kshatriya?
Or no, it's K-Shot swinging. We're
Oh,
on
you're right.
the red green Xeon player swinging the Charzaku. On swing, we ping something where we ping the token. That makes
I think the
sense.
token makes sense. A search, get a Charzaku. That's rough, but inevitable.
Yeah, but like you're really just playing Versago as a 4/4 breach stat stick.
Mm-hmm.
That's like its main use in the deck. And truthfully, like, yes, it is played in the deck, but I don't think it will kill you if you don't have it right now.
Ooh, Quibbly. And Quibbly pass. You not a fan of that. Would have really. I think you really needed to see this gun tank get sniped out by something. Oh, what can we do as the Xeon player? We know we have a Charzaku 2. We have an Amuro.
You can link them for game. You just gotta swing gun tank to base, see what they let him do. Oh, he's just playing around close combat, period.
Mm-hmm.
He sees 2 up and says, there's a chance I'll lose my guy here. Let's swing in, because you can't be battle of ace tier.
Right.
Oh, are we getting double linked?
I think we're getting double linked. Yep. And then that's...
or single link with a pair.
And that's going to wrap it up. We're going to do close combat.
Yeah, and there we go. He played around close combat, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was saying, though. Like, if you're trying to get more value out of close combat, yes, it works sometimes. You just have to be aware, like, you can play around it with pilots still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they should have used it immediately, is what you're saying. Just get the body off the board.
Yeah, he was trying to play for a little bit more value. Like, I don't want to get rid of a gun tank. I want to get rid of, like, a gym, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it was still played well. He had a having the Sinanju link also for the next turn, that was like a clear every turn.
Yeah.
Like, we are on the cusp of stabilizing there. We just barely missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Opportunity based on that stat line.
Yeah. Like, they just needed because they had full frontal forever. They just never saw the Sinanju. That's so frustrating. Let's see if there's somewhere else we could go.
Table 1 just finished, it looks like. Table 2 is mid-game still. It's white-red against blue-white. And white-red's this really cool, like, anti-meta color combination right now. Mm-hmm. It's something you're seeing come up as, like, an anti-wing deck because you play more top-end.
Right.
It's also anti-aggro because you have a blocker core with red removal.
Talgoose Biss, indeed. All right, so what do we got on the board here? We have... Actually, don't know what this 4-drop is.
Yeah, it's white-red against blue-white. Blue-white has a pretty mid-game board.
Oh, is that Kshatriya?
Yeah, it's K-Shat. It's K-Shat.
With Haman as the pilot, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, a Proxa K-Shat. Like, this whole matchup comes down to who has more top-end. White-red traditionally has more top-end. Blue-white typically has less, but they have show resolve to help make up the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes down to who's better at leveraging the resources. And I think you'll typically see it favor white-red just because the top deck quality is insane. But if blue-white is on 4 justice and like 2 freedoms, there's a chance it's very close the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
With blue-white leaning because they have the shows.
Oh, we'll have to see where this goes today.
But for all 50 of y'all joining us in chat, welcome. We hope you guys are enjoying the webcam locals so far. We're in the middle of round 2. And we see that Epion link coming down. This is the card that also sets a really big difference in the matchup. You either block this. If you don't block this, then I'm going to get swing out life. I want to trade my token into your damaged K-Shat.
Mm-hmm.
I restand Epion still, and then I can swing with Epion into your other K-Shat and draw a card. And now I've done a damage, and I've gone +1 on card economy.
All right, where are we going with justice?
There's a chance you're going phase.
Like
okay, we're trading it.
Which that will cause the Epion 2 restand, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to see Epion swing into shields and say, dude, are you going to give me a card or are you going to let me get your life? Give me a card or give me a life. And it just feels so powerful.
Mm-hmm. Tough decision, but it does put us back. It's just, this might have just won us the game. Is just this link pair on time. Really struggling, really deciding if we're going to go into the Kshatriya or not, I think. Regardless, we're probably getting blocked. Oh, we're going to let the shield go. And it's a base.
Yeah, we really didn't want to give him a card off of Epion Sex. And we're just going to leave our token blocker up.
Oh, that's rough. Giving him the base there makes it so obnoxious because we could have attacked with the token to potentially have gotten something done, but it just doesn't. Just not in our favor there.
You don't really want to give that token up to the blocker. Like, you'd rather block this Kshatriya because you get 2 for 2. And if you think about 2 for 2, you have the pilot as one card and the token is the other. The token comes from half of justice. So really, you did a 1 for 2 there.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to hard play a vanilla Kshatriya. Rick Dom is going to go in. Gonna go into shield, trying to get some value there. Ooh, hitting Kusanagi?
Yep, we have to return a unit with 3 or less HP. We have to return that. And oh man, that is a fortunate turn of events there. I believe that is mandatory.
Yeah, I think it is. But yeah, just replay it. And replay it and ender turn on that. But we're still in a good spot, I think. I mean, if you're Epion, you just attack into base and then dump your hand with the rest of what you got. It's like we're resting 3. It's gonna be that's a good 3 to be playing here at this state of the game. Go +1 in hand size. Get to look at 2 new cards.
This is what makes the matchup good for blue-white in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Right, so Epion attacks.
Likely not giving us the block here because we're going to get the same result and the draw if you do.
All right, so yeah, we lose the base now. I think we're on 0 shields. Oh, Ale? Do we have the pilot? No, we're just going another 3 for launcher? No, forbidden.
Forbidden. Also good, also good.
Not bad at all. And I think that just keeps us safe this game. I think that might be checkmate. I don't think anything from red-white with a single card in hand will get us out of this. I think they have 2 cards in hand, excuse me.
Away.
Go Hamon.
King of damage on a little guy, which has to be for. No, it can't even be forbidden. Yeah, that's game.
Oh, they tried to close combat. So close combat into the Epion Kshatriya. We just block that, and that's going to go ahead and be game with just the Epion alone. Swing, attack Epion, block, unsuspend, and then that's going to be it. That was a drawn out game. Blue almost went through all of their deck there, and surprisingly enough. With that said,
that might be
the end. Yeah.
Got one other table.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, it's just this table needs a report.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're chilling. Okay.
Right. Or table 10. Table 10.
Table 10 still playing out a little bit, but it's coming to the end of the wire as well. I guess I could put that on the screen for you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get announcements ready. We're going to be running through these rounds tonight, folks. So after this round, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 undefeateds. 6 undefeateds can turn to 3, and 3 turns to either 2 or 1. So we have 1 or 2 rounds left.
Oh, fun. That's good. Let's see.
Or 2 or 3 from this point. But it's going pretty quick.
Gundam is always so fast. I love it.
Yeah. After having really long previous nights of Monday, brought Thursdays back just to see how they would do. Players are asking for it. We're in between seasons right now, so we're kind of testing those waters again.
Oh, for Digimon? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it breaks my heart not being able to at least stream the Monday events anymore. Makes me sad.
Yeah,
at least myself. I know you guys are working on it, yeah.
Yeah, my goal is to get channel up again. Yeah, I can't remember. Something happened on Monday that just took priority and I had to do it. But regardless, we'll have streams up again soon. So if any of you guys are chilling here that's normally watching Digimon, we'll have Digimon again soon. If you're here for Gundam, we're here every week with it.
Yeah.
Or at least until we have like a week break in between seasons, which is like the holiday seasons. I don't really want to do anything over Christmas week.
Yeah, that Christmas, New Year week where you're like, even your job's giving you some days off. You just why work? Doing the same thing.
Yeah, I think we might end up making our season finals for Digimon and Gundam do back-to-back on one day. I see a world we do that, or we run them simultaneously at like top tables and bottom tables for different games.
That could be cool.
I don't think we have the issue of players overlapping between the games.
Not too much. I think like we were just watching him. I think there's a couple like I know Rascal plays both. Blake Banter plays both. It's a small overlap, I think, in terms of the Venn diagram. And in terms of what's happening at this table, it looks like I don't think Zaf's gonna be able to make it on the other side of this. Unfortunately, with only 1 shield left. We're making some attempts, but this next turn is probably going to be all she wrote. We do get the breach into the shield, though, so that's helpful, but...
Not enough.
And then our Jin gets to go into the base to clear that, but once again, still not enough. 2-4, close combat doesn't get it done for us, or anything like that. So... maybe a combination of Battle the Aces and close combat could get it done here, but we're going to attack. Hoping, close combat, get 2 damage down on the RX-78 maybe?
Now we can BOA it. Are we going to BOA it? He says, "I'll swing?" Question mark.
Did that save us? Nah.
Cleaning up the board. I thought we were going to see a BOA to at least stall it.
Oh, that would have been sick. Unfortunate, just short. If we had another Battle of Aces, I think either would have saved us the game there, right? Looks like there's 4 damage on that RX-78.
It would be 2 damage, 3 HP left, which means it had to be a Battle of Aces there. Or double close combat, I guess, is the other alternative.
No, but we had I think there had 4 damage on it.
No, he just had dice on the side. It was full HP.
Oh, okay.
But regardless, we didn't have the answer there.
Regardless. All right, so I guess we're gonna go quickly into the next round. Table am I going to? Probably looking at going to like table 2 or something.
Yeah, we can showcase blue white. We can showcase white blue, leaning on aggro, white blue aggro. We can do 1 Year War again. We can do blue purple featuring ball.
Oh, blue purple could be good. People still have a lot of faith in that.
I think blue purple's fun. It's my aggro deck of choice. Okay, I said 803 will be posting soon. And once it's 806, I'll post. Let me get the link for round 3 ready. Yeah, we're flying through it tonight, guys.
Yeah.
There was the thought at one point for me of turning Gundam into like a BO3 webcam local just to give people more games. But if we have these mid-sized crowds, we're still getting a lot played, like a lot of rounds, a lot of games.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But that's also what like our season finals are for. The season finals is supposed to be like a point to emphasize the best of 3 format for consistency.
All right, so where is everyone reported? Let me see.
Yep, I just put round 3 up.
Sick.
I like to give them like a 2-minute heads up before I pair a round. Table 2 will be our blue purple though.
All right, let's go to table 2. I'm gonna send us to table 2, and then I gotta AFK 1 more time. Table 2. All right. Oh, it's Rascal again. What's up, Rascal? Get the cameras flipped for everybody. And yeah, it's gonna be round 3. I'll be right back, and yeah, see how it happens.
I'll be here, chat. Don't worry. Round 3 though. Oh, catch up on chat. Blue White Mirror flashbacks. Oh, dude, beta format. Honestly, beta format was like the perfect format to like get you into Gundam, saying these are fundamentals. This is what makes Gundam unique, and I liked it. But also, I like playing control games, and I would play Blue White in the tournament still today, so I enjoyed it. But you're thinking about a red purple deck that's setting on high level units. So if you're playing red purple, there's 2 angles you take, because you have to acknowledge you don't have a draw engine, right? Like you technically have some niche stuff in red that draws, like you have the cycle base, trash a card, draw a card. If it's a red unit, I think it is. But anyway, so you have to decide 2 angles. Number 1, you're angling to be an aggro deck because you don't have ways to replenish your hand. And approach number 2 is saying, I'm going to play kind of like what white red does and emphasize these really big guys as I ping all the low end stuff with close combat, battle of aces, Mikazuki, Gon Tank, and Angsha. And once you figure out the method you want to go, I think it helps guide the deck building. I think the biggest issue is purple top end is kind of booty right now, to put it kindly. I think the red top end is really good. I think Quebli's insane. I think Sinanju's insane. And I think K-Shat's insane. So if you emphasize those 3 as your top end units for red, And then your purple side's like more low to the ground. You have some level 2 1-drop tutus. And then you have some pings like with the Mikazuki and the IBO package. You can probably make it work. You have Gujin Rebake, which is a really good mid-range blocker to help you get to that late game. We don't have other early game blockers in either of those colors yet. But like I was saying, you have your gun tanks, you have your Angshas, you have your Mikazukis, close combats, battle of aces to answer the early game on paper. So like that would be the angle I'd take on it if I were doing red purple. It's like kind of like a white red angle of like you just want to play these high value units, so you outvalue wing. You have answers to aggro with your close combat as a 4 of. You have answers to these tempo decks with your ping damage, and then you really rely on top deck quality being insane. But we're getting our game kicked off here. Rascal on the bottom, Jimmy on top. 1 Year War against Blue Purple. So this matchup, I personally think if the card quality is equivalent, you're going to see it lean towards Blue Purple. If you see a high roll on any side, it's going to be Blue Green. If Blue Green high rolls, they just win. So I guess you can say it's even, but probably slightly lean towards Blue Green. I'm not sure. What do you think, chat? Do you think this is a favorite matchup or a 50-50 matchup?
I think this is an okay matchup for purple. I think any matchup where Fatal Strike gets like almost 100% uptime, essentially, is probably a winning matchup. And then that's exactly what you're looking at when you're playing against 1 Year War, is that almost every unit they play, if not every unit they play, is able to just get Fatal Striked. So it just really gives you the advantage of what you want to be doing. Not to mention just like the ambient red, the red blue ping side of things, which always made red blue good into green 1 Year War.
It made it playable, but you had to have Marita K shot on level 5.
Right.
If you want to drop a poll in chat, see what they think. What's favored, Blue Green 1 Year War versus Blue Purple? Love to hear their thoughts, or they can even say who they think's going to win the match.
Yeah, I think what wins. Wait, we got is Blue P versus 1 Year War.
Yeah, but back to our conversation though, Ryan. Does that kind of make sense how I'm like leaning towards like a red purple deck if I were to build one? Because I think it's just something that's so hard to like emphasize like a sustain approach if you don't have a draw engine. And when your draw engine's only a filter engine and it's a base, it makes it hard. Yeah, that's fair. If you're homies with both the guys, you're rooting for both of them. I think, honestly, Stig, anything loses to 1 Year War high roll, even if you high roll them back.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Damage. Like, what's the high roll of like blue white? It's like unicorn combo damage, because I think that's the
RX-78 on curve, maybe a second link, Kira. Like their high roll is like what, right? Like RX-78 plus Amuro on curve, and then Ale Strike Kira on curve as well. If you can do both of those back to back, that's like their best high roll in the, I guess it's not even early game, but
yeah, we're seeing blue purple punch into damage though. We got a base up, which is nice. One thing that I don't know if you guys have really thought about yet, but the best anti-wing base is also the best anti-aggro base. It's the vanilla 6 HP bases right now.
Yep.
The reason I bring that up, a Charlink cannot clear a 6 HP base unless you're teching in a Char Gelgoog.
True.
The Gelgoogs are the only one with 4 base attack, which means on swing they gain 1. So the 1 from Char and then the 1 on swing from Char gets it to 6. And Breach in Wing only goes up to 5. There's no Breach 6 natively in the deck. So that means that, okay, we're not breaking 6 HP base either with 1 swing. No.
Just gonna dump clip a little bit here using our EX resource to get a Rick Dom on the board. Still waiting for that 6 HP purple base. Does every color not have a 6 HP base? That's interesting.
White does not. Honestly, if White had one, I think the X Gundam stuff could be better.
Oh, true, because that's the color that cares about
Resting a base, yeah.
just having a, well, yeah, but having a base at all. And it has to be a white base, right? It can't just be, it can't be any color. Yeah. Wow. Unfortunately.
I think there's some that care and some that don't care. I think the majority of the cards care about being white.
All right, we're gonna get a Fatal Strike. This is what I was talking about. I'm gonna get the Dom out of the way. That kind of makes sense. Your Corsica base has already lost enough life to where the Talgis doesn't matter versus Dom. So, but we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of both. Like I was saying, Jesus.
Sorry, it's Zeta, and Zeta does not care if it's a white base. It just cares about being a friendly base.
Okay.
I'm sorry, chat. I just know that they both care about niche conditions.
And when are we scheduled to get the new starter decks too for the next set? Do you know?
I don't know starter decks, but I know that GD03, not FD03. GD03 comes in January, which is like when everything comes out for Digimon.
Yeah, like, Digimon comes out. I think Digimon gets a set. Cookie Run gets a set. One Piece is also going to get a set. I think everything's just going to dump at the same time, I think.
BT24 and EX11 are basically January.
Yeah, that one's crazy to me. We'll have to see. I'm excited for both those sets for Digimon. See what happens. I got my Time Stranger promo, slowly getting my playset for those. But gonna go ahead and just attack. Shields here, finally getting rid of those. Leaving the Charzaku up, not giving our opponent the chance to search a card off the top. Well, especially since we're pretty comfortable. And doing a good job. We got a 3-turn kill clock from Blue Purple versus wow. Yeah, it's going to take
1 year war.
Yeah, 1 year war where they're sitting at like over 6 turns to win the game. Obviously not exact, but we're going to get the Angsha down, get rid of the Barbados.
Yeah, and this is kind of what I was talking about earlier too. Like if you're playing an aggro matchup or aggro mirror, you have to identify if you're the aggressor or the defender.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Blue Purple identified we're going to be the aggressor. Our hand quality lets us keep pushing, and we're not worried about losing to their board right now.
Yeah.
And we see 1 year war stabilizing with a board, not stabilizing with hand quantity because we don't really draw besides show and the equivalent of show, which is white base in some builds. So we got Angsha to ping the Char. Do we have a gun tank to follow it up?
Hope so. Looks like we're gonna go rest 2. It's gonna be the, I always forget this guy, but it's the Gujian, yeah, the blocker, purple blocker.
Gujin, Rebake, whatever you prefer calling him.
Yeah, for me, it's whatever I hear first, and I think I had Eggman. I think Eggman gets bullied the most out of how he pronounces things, so whatever he says is usually probably the right way.
Yeah, I mean, he has the biggest like active viewer base for a single straight, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
On the Bandai side, at least.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some One Piece streamers I'm not familiar with that can contest him, but overall, he is generically the most viewed.
So, which means he provokes the ire of those that want everything pronounced correctly, but with that said, it's going to be 1 year war's turn. Not a lot really done here from Purple. Unfortunately, it feels like does feel like a pretty weak turn from Purple. Blue green 1 year war on a 2-turn win clock here. Well, I guess depending on how you count the blocker. And a full turn ahead of them. Don't know how many cards in hand though. They got 3 cards, 4 cards maybe.
Yeah, Remake is probably one of the reasons you feel like you have leverage in this matchup because it's such a good quality mid-range unit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like removal, so you can be aggressive leaning with it if they trade over your guys.
Looks like Charzaku 2 probably gonna go into shield here. I don't see us blocking this. Maybe we do.
It's the guy you don't care if he dies or not, so you're going to swing with him anyways.
We are gonna block.
He will likely replace himself, like card-wise.
Yeah, that's why I'm not vibing with us grabbing it. Just oh, we do get a Charzaku. Out of in those scenarios, if I know my opponent's gonna get a card off of something like that, I don't want them to get that card with all their resources available to them, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they're already beating us in the hand quantity because we identified being the aggro player.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're leaning aggro, it means you're trying to dump clip consistently.
Yeah, that's fair. Next turn, we are poised to just clear out all the shields from blue-purple, so we're looking at it's a pretty good spot. And if they trade their board into us, I think we're more than happy with that. I'm going to see what happens. We could see a suppression play win us the game next turn. That could be interesting. Or do we have enough resources for that? I think they do. It's going to be a... I always forget this guy's name. It's just one of the vanillas. And Angsha goes in as well. Oh, there's the Miyazaki. Mizuki. It's going to be the Barbados pilot. Going to get Rick Dom down. Going to get the Charzaku 2 down. And then as well as that Zaku 2 from earlier. And another. Oh, wow. So it's a link pair or bust for blue-purple. But they might have it, especially after getting that pilot.
Yeah. One thing I always memed on with my friends' chat. You guys know the Mikazuki alt we're getting of him like ripped, being drawn by, was it Akira Toriyama, I think is the one that drew it. It's one of the Dragon Ball artists that drew him like ripped and shredded that promo alt. If you look on the English page, they misspelled his last name, so it's Mikazuki Angus because he's beefed up.
That's so funny. Also, just a heads up, it's Cubale, not Cubale. Also, Mikazuki for Mikazuki.
You mean Angus?
You mean Angus beef?
Yeah, if you look at the English page, I just crack up that they put Angus as his last name.
It's great. I was actually talking to for those that don't know, I started working at a card shop, and one of the things I've had to learn at the card shop is hero clicks and how their set releases work and what comes in, what comes out, etc. And it still to this day shocks me how the quality control in certain games are just abysmal sometimes, man. You think we have it bad in Bandai card games? How about you release a Spider-Man figure that says DC Comics on it?
Oh, really?
That's pretty bad. Yeah, not exactly that. I'm a little hyperbolic, but it is something like there's a card in HeroClix where it's like a Sentinel from X-Men, and at the top of the card it says DC Comics instead of Marvel, and it's just like, ooh, that's no good. So no link pair, but we do get to kind of clear out the board here a little bit, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna be in a good spot here, I think, with the board cleared. A lot of link pairing going on. Talgeese goes in as well, clearing the Rick Dom. But we're doing a lot of these swings, and we're not progressing our own game, which is very scary to me.
We have a 6 HP blocker, so we can't be Amroed. And we identified that we had to play Defender.
Yep.
And I think this is what makes the aggro matchups fun if you're playing a mirror, is like the pivot between offense and defense.
Yeah.
Because it just means that you've been going back and forth on cards.
We have the gun tank to clear the oh my god. Oh, Gujian. I think we're just gonna be gassed out as blue purple for the rest of this game unless we get something crazy, which at this point with 3 shields, there's just not a lot of crazy that's gonna be allowed to happen.
You have show in your deck technically, but yeah, you are pretty gassed out at this point.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, resting a lot. RX-70. Wow. That's the rest of our hand.
If you're playing 2v2, your teammate can put pilots on those RXs, and that gun tank can swing for 3 attack.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, we just have more bodies and they have blockers, so unless there's a base trigger in life, like you pretty much have it on board. Show top deck is pretty good.
Show helps.
Gives you more options.
Maybe we can clear something thanks to the show or resolve. Base would be nice.
I was going to say, I think I see a base here. The only thing that's bad about bases in this matchup is your bases on blue cost 3.
Yeah.
Or your Corsica costs 3. Your white base costs 2.
Fatal
strike
for the Charzaku.
Yeah, you definitely remove Charzaku here. 3 resources up. Yep, Corsica.
Corsica, that's nice. And do you attack with the Gujian? I'm very tempted to personally, but
you don't, because you want to make it as hard to have them break the base as possible. If you swing with it, that means Amuro clears it. That means Char clears it. You don't care what they go on. They just go in RX.
Right, so
but if you leave it up, you can't be Amroed, and they have no Char links available to them right now.
Right.
So then you can push with the tokens next turn.
We have to see how this plays out. It's a tough choice. If you're 1 year war, how do you go about this? You can stay if you're depending on what this card at the top is, or at least the one we have in our hand. We could potentially just do the same play a 5th unit, and then leave all our units standing, or do you want to actually go sideways this turn? We'll see what the way this turn goes for 1 year war wins them the game. Could win or lose them the game. I think more routes would lose you the game than win you the game. I think you attack with the RX-78s, honestly. I think that's probably first thing. Oh, we have the Char. We get the Char pilot. So that's going to go ahead and...
Because this is the way the break base.
We don't get the +1 to our board is only if we're a link pair. It's
during pair.
It's just during pair? Wow, never mind.
Yeah, so during pair, so RX. The RX currently is a 5/5, but on swing it's a 6/5. Because the Char effect to gain 1 attack is not tied to being linked. Fun facts there.
Yeah.
And that's come up a lot for me.
I think now then, you yourself have to attack with the RX-78, but then you don't block as maybe you do block as the Guji, as the blue purple. Char's a +1, correct.
So Char's a 1/1 stat line, but then it says attack. This unit gains 1 AP. Then if it's a link unit, you get high maneuver. So the RX is going to be swinging in with, it's a 3/4. Char makes it a 4/5. During pair makes it a 5/5, and then on swing it's a 6/5. Yep.
We are going to block.
does force the trade here.
And I think we don't realize that.
Here, let me.
Yep.
Hey guys, real quick, that's a trade.
All right, yeah, Eagles got it, for the record. Cleaning it up. And are we just going to pass on 1 Year War side of things?
Okay, we got it.
Cool. RX-78 is going to go in. Nothing we can do about that. 3 damage on our Corsica.
Yeah, I don't think either player truthfully knew that. There's a chance Rascal might have knew that, and he just wasn't clicking with it fast enough. Because it doesn't come up too often. It doesn't come up. That's 1 damage ping.
You just throw it at a Charzaku. Or a Zaku, sorry, not a Charzaku.
It's still a Zaku, though.
Do you think that was correct to block there? Block the RX-78?
Yes, because you're forcing him to use multiple swings to break the base. Because your goal is to survive. You're not winning, like, from this angle, so you are going to be blocking it still. Because if you just let that attack go through, it breaks base, and then any other swing does the damage. But if you block that, then it forces 2 swings to break the base and then do a damage. So
how did we lose one of the Leos? What happened?
We traded.
Oh, we attacked. Oh, before we did all our resource stuff, we just instantly traded. Okay.
Yeah. We're kind of gassed right now.
Oh, but okay. A Gujian's nice.
Gujian does help. You are pinging gun tank here, most likely.
Yep. And do you trade or do you...
There's a world that keeping the Gujian would give you a potential lethal angle, but also you are turning, like I said, 3 swings into 1 shield damage versus 2 swings into shield damage plus 1 extra damage. Like, we're in top deck territory, though. Like, I think you can argue either way. It just feels bad when you can't get value in this matchup.
Ooh, double. Oh, that's going to be 2 Leos, I believe.
And a card in hand. Which is exactly what we want right now. Yep, verifying we have that second Corsica in trash.
And this is what I'm talking about. I feel like what's happening for us right now is what I usually am talking about for 1 Year War in most of their matchups. You're just not... Like, you have to try to push for game in a lot of little ways. And if you don't do that, they're just going to play enough things on the board to where you just lose the game and can't answer it all. Unfortunately.
Guys, he's got ball in his deck, guys.
Dang.
The myth, the legend.
That's not helping us here, unfortunately.
Guys, ball's genius. It heals your guys on swing. Guys. It's just an extra 2 1-drops. You have 2 more 1-drops. That's really it.
Yeah, I think last turn we needed to like we could have. There's got to be turns we could have found 1 or 2 damage. Is what I'm thinking to myself.
I mean, honestly, like, I think 1 Year War is just a better pivot for like an aggro matchup. But I do think Blue Purple has lots of great tools to their disposal.
Yeah. Attack the Leo, and that's going to be game. It's going to be an RX-78 last life.
And you got Corsica off the Corsica, which will give him a Zaku, and then Amuro in life, Amuro in that. Yeah, like, your timer was very short. But guys, we got Ball on the stream.
Awesome.
Ball is on the stream. Pretty based.
That's a big W. Anyway, let's see if I can get another.
It's just table 9. All the other tables have finished.
I guess we're going to table 9 for a quick minute.
Yep, we have 3 undefeateds left. So next round could be the last round. It could also go to 1 round after.
Let's see about flipping everybody. Let's go. It's like we got blue-white doing its thing versus another blue-white doing their thing.
Blue-white mirror. The matchup where fundamentals and card economy really shine for who wins.
That's true. I'm gonna go ahead and block with Forbidden Gundam, the RX-78. Pretty solid play. Pretty easy block. We get to keep our unit and they lose theirs. Ooh, that's gonna be an aerial. Forget. Dude, the aerial, you need to be paired for the aerial to be a blocker, or are we fine? I think
Correct.
we're fine. Okay.
It has to be paired with 4 more commands, but generically you have high maneuver.
Ah, that's what it was. All right, so we do top tech, and I'm thinking we just set it sideways, but I could be crazy. 6 bodies with 3 blockers. Only 2 have to get through. Unforeseen incident can the 1 card in hand could be an unforeseen, which could stop something. We're gonna block that. Keep that on board. It's 3 damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, we do lose the Kira. Nice. And here goes Freedom. And that's just gonna go ahead and be game, I think.
Could be a last life base, right? No, we got 3 swings coming in.
Unforeseen incident could save us if it was a last base as well, but no, it's gonna be swing out. We just have more than enough attacks after that. Oh, it was a naval bombardment. That's what we were holding up.
Yep, but that's the round, guys. Like we've been saying, we was zooming. Zooming tonight.
Yeah, zooming. I always forget.
You guys enjoying the stream so far? I hope you guys are. We're trying to get a variety of things in here.
And from here, I think we have next round's coming up. I think with on the. You guys want to see the down pair or the undefeateds?
While they respond to you, I want to get a quick glass of water. I'll be right back.
Yep. What are the decks? I'm not sure I remember the decks right now. I've been pretty What's the matchup? I would check. We don't know that. I don't know the exact matchup, so maybe it should be like the question should be phrased as in like what decks you guys want to see. So let me see who our 3 undefeated are. Oh, I don't have access. I think. Oh no, I do. Yes. Details, pairings. So it's gonna be. We have 1 Year War. Ooh, shit. 1 Year War with Shenlongs in them. And then Rascal, which is also 1 Year War. Yeah, traditional 1 Year War. With our last undefeated is going to be Rezi Empa from Austria. That is wow. And they are on blue white. Ooh, like blue white, like mid range though. Like so, no freedoms, just like pure mid range. We're talking like Rozelles, Hezacs, gun tanks. No wait, no, this is Hawk of Endymion. This is white. Yeah, this is white blue. So like a white blue mid range without any like top end. Interesting. Maybe we would just watch that. That might be the best deck to watch.
Okay, I think table 1 is probably the play. Yeah, I would say this is more of a blue-white aggro deck that can tempo.
Oh, okay.
But that's why I personally think you are right. There is no top end, so like it could be more mid-rangey. But I think you can call it either way, and it's correct.
Makes sense to me.
The reason I say it could be aggro leaning is because you have nothing above level 4. I'm sorry, you have Ales, so level 5 is the highest, but almost everything is level 4 lower. And like you're emphasizing extra 1-drops with Demi Garrison, which is the white level 2 1 cost 2/2. You have Hezacs, you have Gems, so you have 10 1-drops, not counting gun tank. Like you're very low to the floor. And then the Hawk and Endymions are also sword strike links.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, what do you say, chat? Are we interested in the matchup? Trying to showcase something different every round. I think we've accomplished that at least.
Yeah, I think every feature match tonight has been pretty different. I'm pretty happy with it so far. The variety has been there so far today. I think anyway. I guess here at Eagles Nest, people just tend to play what they want to play and what they feel like is going to do well. I thought there's almost a world where I thought that there was a potential where people would be flocking to red, blue again, but we're not really seeing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like this format's basically over. Once we have the set 3 reveals, we're probably going straight into proxies, like even before release, like going all gung-ho into it. Because it's going to be Nationals format. We're going to give people the most practice we can for it.
All right. I need to look. I actually just need to go ahead and look it up. Are we getting the starter decks at the same time as the set drop, or is it going to be a week or two earlier again?
Let me see. I have the Gundam site open. I'll go to products. GD03 is January 30th. Starter decks. Where will those be? STO5. STO7 is January 16th, so it's 2 weeks after. STOA is also 2 weeks after. So we get set 3 on the 30th, and then 2 weeks after. Oh wait, no, I'm doing that backwards.
Yeah, you're backwards.
I was thinking like December 30th. Yeah, so we get the start decks 2 weeks before set 3.
But there is going to be pre-release, so it's like air quotes 1 week. A little weird like that.
Yeah. But like at that point, we're just going to be full proxy here at the Eagles Nest.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we're going to allow you guys to use all the new cards. Since we'll have official translations at that point too. They've been pretty good about it. But we're seeing the Zaku on level 2, no 1-drop to accompany him for an extra damage. But a base break's pretty good early game. But we have Demi Garrison on the other side going into level 3.
What are we going to do? We got 2, resting 2 for what exactly? It's going to be a gun tank? Oh, double gun tank. So we're going to try to out aggro the rush deck here is, but we don't have an easy base break, unfortunately. So we're going to have to see what they Olita decides to do next turn. All right, EX base is gone.
It looks like we have a little bit more of our level 3, level 4 curve for our 1-year war player here.
Mm-hmm. If we have RX-78, is this the first time we can do RX-78 Amuro?
Yeah,
I think it is.
It is.
If we have it, I think we just win the game. That would just be absolutely disgusting if we have that. But the time being taken here is gonna key me into they probably don't have it like that. They're gonna rest one. It's gonna be they had the Amuro but not the RX-78. So we're gonna rest that Rick Dom. And now the question becomes, do we attack into the board, or we're gonna use
this
that
might
as
just be the break base.
Mm-hmm. And we do go ahead and try to break base. One, show of resolve, nothing happens.
So something crazy that can happen here. If they try trading with Rick Dom, we can hawk it away.
Oh, white base is huge.
Yeah, that's why he played it. You literally play this card for like the burst to play it for free. And then once you play it for free, you can just start making tokens. Because you don't get the tokens off of Corsica.
Right.
It also gives you value if your opponent's trading over your board. You can just generate more bodies. Because if they're trading for board, they're not touching your base. Not touching your base means you can use it more often.
Yeah, we did have the striker pack to follow this up, so I imagine we're gonna try to here block the blocking the Rick Dom's probably the best one.
Yeah, we could also break EX if we have a hawk in hand too, like I was saying earlier though.
Mm-hmm. What's our play? Resting 3. Oh, that's gonna be RX-78. We have the Amuro. We have the RX-78 plus Amuro play on curve, and that's gonna. I mean, that might just be it. That's gonna be so much. Doesn't. I guess it doesn't mean the same for a 1-year war actually. This is 3 attacks, but if we start trading away into base.
Well, you trade into blocker at the RX because when you do that swing, it gives you the option to start value trading. And we see they have sword strike, so they could be winning mirror if they have sword strike links too.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like no great target really for it.
Deciding on how to use it the rest of our turn here. I think you're right. I think Rick Dom can easily go into one of the 1-2s.
No, this is where if you're holding Hawk, you're going to use Hawk.
Yeah. Oh no, actually going to attack. We are going to attack the blocker, huh? I would have.
Because we have +1 attack from RX. That's why.
Yeah. No, I get that, but I still think I still think Rick Dom into one of the gun tanks, and then RX-78 into the into the blocker is a little more efficient. Oh, but another Amuro to hand if we draw the RX-78 could be nice. It would have saved us 1 damage, but I guess since we were going for since we went for shields with the RX-78, it's fine.
And we just identified because we got that base out of life, we have advantage to swing phase. Like they have no way to break base.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love how people combine their token and resources in the same deck. but then pulled the wrong one. It was like in the earlier round, we had someone that flipped over like 5 cards from the resource deck. It's like, oh, this is a token. Oh, this is the EX resource. Oh, this was a base. There's a resource. But yeah, this is just like aggro mirror nuances, though, of like what we think the strongest line is. So we're tapping 4 here. Sword Strike.
We don't have the... Oh, we do have the Kira. So now we can start...
Swing, Shrink, RX, bounce Zaku or Rick. You probably bounce Rick because it costs more. Nope, we're bouncing Zaku. Oh, we're breaking base. We're going face.
Face is the place. Because the rest of these...
Yeah, we can get them down to 0. Okay, that makes sense. I wasn't doing my shield counts.
I still think I agree with you. The bouncing the Rick Dom's probably better. Like you said, it costs more. Corsica base. Ugh. Rough.
But we don't get a token. No tokens. Came out of life, man.
That's true.
I will say table 2 is also a mirror match, so of like aggro and aggro, so these could both be done really quick.
3 cards in hand, and we have just the EX resource available to us, I think. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go to our 5 resource turn. Now you got to make the tough decision. I think you have to clear Sword Strike here, right? Yeah, I like this. Setting your... It's unfortunate that the last shield was a base, but forcing 1 year war to a low shield situation is really good. I like it. Just forces them to play so off what they want.
I mean, if you have enough pings, that also helps you in this matchup. Like, the ping damage is so like defining for the matchup with aggro versus aggro because it gives you free tempo, free swing.
Yep. I'm gonna attack into the Rick Dom. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is 4 HP. Yep. Angsha.
RX value, man. It's crazy.
It's true. All right, I think RX-78 has to go into the Demi Garrison. Bite that 2 damage and then hope.
So you're scared of them RX linking, Sword Strike linking, Ale Strike linking. What else are you scared of them linking with? So there's double ping, you get rid of another body. A triple ping, so you get rid of Demi Garrison without taking damage, and you go over a gun tank now.
And I think that's all she wrote then at that point. I don't... Unless the shield area... No, because you know the RX-78 can clear the gun tank, and you just kind of play a slow... Oh, no.
Okay, yeah. You could argue phase 2. It's just that you have to acknowledge that they have a link, they have a link.
So you need a link pair for game here.
Yeah. Any link works, though. It's like you have Kira Sword Strike, Hawk Sword Strike, Kira Ale, RX Amuro. I don't think I'm missing any links you could have.
I think we don't have any links. And I don't think we have a play. I don't think we have a play that wins us the game, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just setting up board.
It's like we're gonna rest 3. Corsica base is nice. Doesn't really help us though. Not genuinely. So it's gonna be the Tall Goose, I believe. Tall Goose hits the board. And there's just too much on the board. Unless you can get rid of RX-78. Even then, that's not enough. Arrest 1. Amuro Ray, rest in Angsha? Swing into
an Ox ship. RX still clears. So you have to have a damage also for RX. I don't think we have enough to survive. Unless you have a cheesy Hawk line, I guess that's an option.
Even the Hawk of Endymion isn't enough. Resting 2 for what? Striker pack.
Striker pack.
That'll do it. But does play into Amuro. We'll have to see. Honestly, I feel like I would have rather seen a sword strike there for the blocker. I think either way you're getting rested by Amuro. All right, RX-78 goes in. Have to block it, which is why I think the sword strike would have been nice. Now 1 year war with the rest of their turn. They have a link. They have the link. Yeah, there it is. And that's going to be 1 year wars game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Last base, last shield being a base wins the game for a 1 year war there, unfortunately. Also not seeing RX-78 from the other side of things is just so unfortunate.
And it looks like our table 2 just finished also.
So it's going to be a 1 year war mirror in the finals. That's fun.
Table 2 had a down pair. I'm not sure who won it.
Oh, I guess we'll have to see. Let's see. What kind of random match can I watch?
It looks like that's going to be the end of the tournament, actually.
Oh, okay.
Down pair loss to Agromir.
Ah, dang. Everyone has actually done this round too, so that just immediately ends it. Nothing else to watch except our friendly faces saying goodnight. Yeah. 4 rounds, 4 fast rounds today. I don't think we went to time once tonight.
No, we did not. Yeah, it was a very fast one, Ludian. Mm-hmm. Very fast one. But we can at least finish out this round.
Do we have somebody?
We were watching Table 7, weren't we? Or I was, at least.
You were.
Table 7's basically wrapped up, though. It's the only one not reported yet.
All right, let me take us there for 1 quick minute.
I mean, it's likely going to end here in like 30, 45 seconds, but we appreciate y'all, as always, watching these streams. In case you guys don't know, updates I have for the Eagles Nest. Every night, we are guaranteeing a booster box for first place. So this isn't a box term anymore. It's a win-a-box.
Oh, wow.
So if you guys are thinking about joining in next week, which is the last week of the season, or next season, look forward to a booster box for first.
That's awesome.
Yep, doing the most we can to keep folks interested. We've had enough people redeem points for entries that I effectively have more product to give out. I did the math like right before we started. It's like just short or just over 2,000 points redeemed, which 10 points for a pack is 200 packs. If you think of how many packs are in the box, it's 24 packs in the box, 12 boxes in the case. We basically have a whole extra case of product now based on people using it for entries. So it just was product I can give back to the community, though, is how I see it. So if you guys are debating it, make sure you check us out for next week. Tickets will be live on Sunday, as always.
And looks like what is this? This is, I guess this is Clan. Yeah, this is G-Quux, Psycho Gun? G-Quux, I forget. Definitely looks like Clan though.
Yeah, I see 3 swings against a 1 life, 1 blocker. It should be game here.
Yep. Gonna turn the G-Quux Gundam down. Psychomu Gundam, I guess. Lifrith taking the block. Gonna go ahead and red Gundam. It's gonna be swing and then the last attack, and that's gonna wrap it up for tonight, everybody. Good to have you back, Eagle. I've missed this.
I love
it.
It
Fun.
It's great. I've missed it, and should be back for pretty much all events moving forward, guys. So,
sweet.
Miss seeing y'all, miss chatting with y'all. Like I said, great time. I have a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Keep an eye out for tickets for next week on Discord announcements or on the Eagle X store site.
Yeah, that's and with that said, guys, like I said, I always say, this is the Eagles Nest webcam tournament. It is every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Join the Discord. Discord is on the screen or linked in the description below. That's the best place to get all your questions answered. Like, how do I sign up for the next one? Join the Discord. You'll find out there'll be an announcement posted for you, just as always. And then the last thing I do enjoy talking about, if you guys are interested in, got a cookie run tournament tomorrow here on ReeseTheSquirrel.com. And then the last thing is going to be the webcam schedule. Every Monday, every Wednesday, we got Eagles Nest things happening. And Thursday again, right? As you said, Thursday is now Digimon Day once again for a little bit. Yeah,
doing it at least for the holiday season while we're not in like a full swing Digi season.
All right, fair enough. That's cool. And with that said, our partners at DigiGalaxy and Sundam, Funny Damn Gundam also bring you guys more Gundam tournaments for the Sunday events. And then Friday, if you're looking for that extra Digimon spice, they take care of that for us as well. But I think we're done.
Yep, we're done.
Wave goodbye. I'm going to press the button. Thank you guys for watching. It was a blast as always. And 1 year war took it. Surprising. Good night.